The Sears in Danville is closing its doors.
City officials are working with the owners of Danville Mall to find new uses for that commercial site.
Police are still looking for the person they say shot and killed a man inside the Danville Mall.
Hi everyone, this is Keith with Dine Retail, and thanks for coming along as I visit Danville Mall in Danville, Virginia. This mall was formerly known as the Piedmont Mall, and it got changed when Hull Property Group bought the property in 2012. I recently started seeing news reports that the city of Danville's Economic Development Department was looking at reinventing this mall, formerly known as the Piedmont Mall, into a lifestyle center concept. And I thought maybe I should pay it a visit. It seemed like it had been over 4 years since anyone had documented what was going on at this mall. I have never documented a Hull Property Group property, and I can only describe it as dull. It's not just this mall. My friend Brandon over on the Dead Malls of Discord server, known as DMOD, recently did a mall in Racine, Wisconsin that is now owned by Hull, and it looks exactly like this one. I will share a link to his video in the description and you can see for yourself. I'll also share a link to DMOD as well as my other social media channels. Join me there if you like to discuss the changing retail landscape with other like-minded individuals. The idea for this mall was first reported back in 1978 with an anticipated opening date sometime in 1982 by developer John Daniel. However, it didn't open until August 1st, 1984 to open-in crowds of over 20,000 with only 30 some stores operating at the time it opened. They were soon over 70% occupancy not long after opening, and was getting to be in the mid 90% range not too long after that. Developed by Piedmont Mall Associates, locals were either joking about the mall actually becoming a reality or bemoaning the fact that this was going to be the death of the Danville downtown shopping district. The original anchors were JCPenney, Hills Department Stores, Belk Leggett, and Globemans, which closed in 1990. And that storefront became an auxiliary Belk store. Sears was added in the 1990s as a fifth anchor. The The mall was purchased by General Growth Properties in 1995, and they appeared to have been doing pretty well themselves until they were forced into bankruptcy. The mall was purchased by Hull Property Group in 2012. It was announced shortly thereafter their intentions to renovate the mall from its 1980s earth tones and coolness into the full drab facility you see today. They also announced that they were going to change the name of the mall from Piedmont Mall to Danville Mall. When I walked in, I didn't know if this was a mall or the local historical society with all of the vacant storefronts drywalled over and displaying historical photographs from the city's past. It looks nice, I guess, if you are wanting a shopping mall museum maybe, but it seems a really poor way to drywall the fact this mall is way over 50% vacant. I don't know what's worse, the feeling you're in a museum or this awful carpet that I'm walking on. From what I could read in the local papers, it's amazing this mall was built at all. There was a lot of negative feelings about the mall from the downtown business establishment. There were plenty of delays. People were joking about the developer. Was he serious about this mall? And the locals, though, were really excited to have a mall out this far in the southwestern part of the state and a chance to get retail offerings they had to go hours away to experience. The Hills department store was taken over by Ames in 1999, but that was gone by 2001. Belk then came in, used that space as an auxiliary store till around 2005. That's when Boscov's made a move into Virginia. Unfortunately, they soon filed bankruptcy, and when they came out, they closed 10 underperforming stores, Danville Mall being one of them. In 2015, Dunham Sports took over the first floor, and the Veterans Administration has a center now in the upper floor. Sears left in 2018, which was really not a surprise to anyone. And in June of 2020, JCPenney announced they would close around October as part of a plan to close 154 stores nationwide. This has left Belk and Dunham Sports the only remaining anchors, and this is with a mall that is over 731,000 square feet. Dining options, you have Mons's Pretzels and Chick-fil-A, which has their own restaurants out of the food court. In the food court area, you only have China Shuttle and the cookie store. Slim pickings, although I hear Mons's Pretzels are very good. In March of 2013, Hull Property expanded more on what their renovation concepts was going to be for the mall, along with the changing of the name to better reflect ties to the community. They announced they were going to transform the mall's dark corridors to something lighter and brighter. It needs to feel warm and inviting. They seem to emphasize their commitment to women shoppers, the need to feel safe. Women don't like to be cornered, Hull said. They don't like that. Something tells me that women don't like cloaca vomit comet colored carpeting either. Also gone are all of the kiosks This was done to improve shoppers' perceptions. People enjoy open spaces and not being shoved one side or the other, they said. People can see what's on the other side. Yes, they can see pictures on the walls from Danville Public Library, hiding the fact you've lost more retailers. In fact, they kicked a lot of retailers out, apparently, when they took over, if they didn't fit their criteria of what they wanted in the mall. Danville Mall has been pretty good as far as crime for the most part. However, over the years, back in the 90s forward, you have had a couple of incidents of gunfire in the mall. In fact, in 2022, you had someone shot and killed inside the property. I don't think that's what's killed this mall. Probably things like teenagers not being able to go without an adult on weekends has probably helped more. Well, that's it for my visit to Danville Mall. I'm sure it's not going to be here for long with the city looking to change its concept. I appreciate all of my followers for supporting the channel. If you'd like to see more videos when available, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, stay safe, everybody.